Well, I got the antenna elements up there. That gamma match is obviously broken. It's been in the weather so many years. As what a lot of people did back in the day. So instead of buying two antennas or another antenna to make it vertical polarization, so you'd have elements going this way and elements going this way for horizontal, they'd buy one antenna, single polarity. So you could either set it up vertical or you could set it up horizontal. But some guys took these old TU100 antenna rotors that the pipe goes through it, like you see these on old TV antennas. Well, the problem with that is if something goes wrong up here, which, I mean, that wire, it just falls apart. Like, you have to have a way to get it back down to service it. Like, I wouldn't do this. I'd either set it up horizontal or set it up vertical. This is the mast plate, so the pipe that would come up out of the tower would be mounted here. You'd bolt it here. I gotta pull this off of this, but from this up there whipping around in the weather all damn years, the bearings, it took the bearings out of it, and well, she was just up there spinning around, and it actually, which side was it here that did it? It actually cut through the tubing, but that's no big deal. What in that world? I know I seen it here. Anyway, the bearings are just out of it. Like, this thing was beating around. This is back when stuff was actually made in the USA. Alliance Tenna rotor. It's probably a U100 or a U110. But from that bearing going on, that main gear just sawed through the case. And a bunch of aluminum dust come out of it. I don't know, I think I might have better luck just busting it off of there with a hammer, in all reality. But what this would do, getting sidetracked, what this would do is that would eliminate buying a dual polarity antenna. So you would have two control blocks, one to turn the whole antenna north, south, east, west. This rotor would control the azimuth. So if the elements were horizontal, you would turn that to a set point on your box that it would take the whole mat or the whole boom of the antenna and take you from horizontal to vertical. That's how the old timers used to do this. But they don't make these rotors anymore, and if you can find them, they're too much money to do this, to waste them like this. They're not made to be horizontally loaded like this. They're made to be vertically loaded. So I got to get that off before I can do anything. And then basically somebody had went through and rebuilt this antenna, because this is not the hardware that would have came with this. These are like regular cheap antenna clamps, like the old Radio Shack to attach your antenna to the pole, you know. That's what these are, but they had them on the where each element was. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this a little bit tonight, and that'll be it for today. Kind of beat. So that's the end of the antenna videos for today.